Get ready for the biggest drama in European football. We start tonight with the Champions League semi-final showdown between Atletico Madrid and Arsenal. We dive deep into the controversial penalty situation, examining why Eberechi Eze's call was overturned and what other major decisions rocked this massive clash.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we break down the incredible performances from the players. We look at the sensational player ratings, focusing on Viktor Gyokeres showing huge improvement and the standout defensive work by Gabriel and William Saliba in this intense semi-final battle. Then we examine the crucial moments that shifted the momentum. We analyze how Julian Alvarez equalized and the frustrating sequence where Arsenal was denied a second penalty, showing you exactly what went wrong in the VAR review. Finally, we wrap up this explosive match analysis. We look at the overall team dynamics and what this draw means for Arsenal's hopes in the second leg, so stick with us to the end for the full breakdown. Noi Dung Kai Tight. The Champions League semi-final clash between Atletico Madrid and Arsenal was marked by high drama, featuring 2 awarded penalties and 1 highly controversial decision overturned by VAR, according to reports from the New York Times. The match generated significant tension, highlighted by a hostile atmosphere at the Metropolitano, which included fans throwing toilet paper onto the pitch. Arsenal lodged a complaint with UEFA regarding the pitch condition prior to kickoff, citing concerns over the grass length and watering, which was initially realized when a player slipped early in the game. And Arsenal established a strong first half, weathering an initial Atletico storm and gaining control. Viktor Gyokeres converted a penalty shortly before halftime, putting Arsenal in a commanding position. However, the second half saw Atletico rely on momentum, launching successive attacks. Mikel Arteta made tactical changes, including introducing Eberechi Eze, but Arsenal struggled to regain control. And the most contentious moment involved a third penalty awarded after Eberechi Eze was brought down by David Hanko. Initially pointed to the spot by referee Danny McAley, the decision was overturned after a VAR review. Atletico manager Diego Simon was visibly incensed, making his displeasure known from the sideline as the review took place. Replays suggested Eze maximized the contact, raising questions about the severity of Hanko's challenge. And other incidents drew scrutiny. A later incident involved Antoine Griezmann mishitting a volley that struck Ben White, leading to a similar review, with replays suggesting the ball deflected off White's knee and struck his arm. Both situations resulted in penalties according to UEFA rules regarding handling the ball. And regarding the penalty awarded to Arsenal before halftime, observers noted it appeared soft, while acknowledging the contact from Hanko. Former Premier League referee Graham Scott commented that while a red card for Hanko was not warranted due to it being part of a challenge for the ball, a yellow card would have been justified for Gyokeres' subsequent shot on goal. And for Atletico, Argentinian forward Alvarez had a roller coaster night, contributing to the penalty conversion. Despite mixed luck, he scored his 10th Champions League goal of the season. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta expressed extreme disappointment and annoyance over the overturned penalty decision, stating it was against the rules and unacceptable at this level. He emphasized that the decision on Eze was the pivotal moment that altered the tie. And with the second leg set for Tuesday at the Emirates, the winner will face either Bayern Munich or PSG in the final. Arsenal believes they still maintain control of the tie heading into the second leg, despite the on-field turbulence. Arsenal suffered a significant setback in the Champions League semi-final first leg against Atletico Madrid, ultimately drawing the match 1-1 after a controversial penalty decision overturned by VAR. The contest was characterized by high tension, with both top sides vying for progression in the tournament. The deadlock was ultimately broken when Julian Alvarez converted a penalty for Atletico Madrid, securing the draw. Earlier in the game, Viktor Gyokeres had put the Premier League leaders ahead from the spot following a foul, but this advantage was nullified after a VAR review overturned a decision concerning David Henko's contact with Eberechi Eze in the penalty area. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta expressed extreme disappointment, stating that overturning the decision after multiple reviews was against the rules. Atletico Madrid showcased resilience in the second half, pushing for an advantage. While Arsenal displayed solid defending early on, they struggled to create clear-cut chances. The game lacked the high-octane pace of previous encounters, substituting it with a tense battle to avoid defeat. Atletico captain Koch noted that Arsenal's defense was solid and that the team simply capitalized on the penalty opportunity. The atmosphere was charged, with some spectators reacting to the match's spectacle. In the latter stages, Atletico capitalized on a moment when Ben White's handball was ruled a penalty, which was subsequently overturned. Julian Alvarez stepped up to convert the spot kick, matching Gyokeres' earlier effort. Despite Arsenal's attempts to push for goals, including a breakaway chance involving Mark Pubel, Atletico maintained control. The match concluded with the score level, setting the stage for the second leg in London, where Arsenal will face Fulham, while Atletico Madrid will rotate heavily in their La Liga fixtures. Arsenal remains firmly in contention for a second Champions League final after securing a 1-1 draw against Atletico Madrid in the first leg of their semi-final tie. The match was characterized by a controlled and confident performance from the Gunners, who managed to take the lead via a penalty converted by Viktor Gyokeres. Julian Alvarez leveled the score with a spot kick after the break, though Arsenal were subsequently denied a second penalty when VAR overturned a referee's decision concerning a foul on Eberechi Eze. In the match, David Raya received a rating of 7 for good saves, demonstrating composure in the defense despite a challenging corner. Ben White earned a 5, noted for an unlucky penalty concession. William Saliba was highly rated at 7 for his physical dominance and composure. Gabriel received a sensational rating of 8, praised for a crucial block to deny Griezmann and bravery in challenging for danger. Piero Hincapié also delivered a 7, dominating duels and maintaining his high standard. Declan Rice was lauded as a commanding leader, earning an 8 for his midfield control. Viktor Gyokeres showed significant improvement, scoring the crucial penalty and demonstrating strong aerial ability, earning an 8. Martin Zubimendi received a 6 for slick combination play, while Martin Odegaard was rated 5 for being quiet on the ball. Martin Martinelli received a 4 for a lack of conviction in attack. Gabriel Jesus was rated 6 for his confidence in possession. Substitutions saw Eberechi Eze come on in the 57th minute, and Bukayo Saka entered in the 68th minute. Leandro Trossard's cameo was marked by poor decision-making. Arsenal's immediate focus now shifts to the second leg at home, with Mikel Arteta and the squad determined to secure the victory. Arsenal's Champions League semi-final hopes are in jeopardy after a contentious late VAR decision marred their first leg draw against Atletico Madrid. The Gunners managed to break the deadlock in the first half, with Viktor Gyokeres scoring from 12 yards after being brought down, but a relentless second-half performance from the hosts ultimately kept the match tight. Arsenal struggled to contain Atletico's pressure, forcing them to rely on Julian Alvarez to restore parity. The game featured several high-stakes moments, including a close-call penalty opportunity for Alvarez, a stunning strike from Antoine Griezmann hitting the woodwork, and a missed chance by Ademola Lookman. The visitors also felt they had earned a third penalty, which VAR ultimately overturned following a challenge on Eberechi Eze. Player ratings from the Spanish capital highlighted individual performances. Declan Rice was singled out as the man of the match, delivering an outstanding display as he looked for the ball and drove forward. Viktor Gyokeres received a high rating of 8 for one of his best performances, showcasing bravery and hard work. Noni Madueke and Martin Odegaard also earned high marks, with Madueke delivering a sharp performance down the right flank. William Saliba and Gabriel received strong ratings of 7 for their composed defensive efforts. Conversely, Ben White and Martin Zubimendi received a rating of 6, with White being noted for good defense but less forward involvement, and Zubimendi needing a better performance. Gabriel Martinelli and Martin Odegaard also scored a 6. David Raya earned an 8 for his sensational saves, while Gabriel was rated 7 for his strong defensive blocks. The overall result leaves the semi-final outcome uncertain.